So BigBear.ai just announced some pretty interesting news 2 days ago on July 15th. BigBear.ai is currently, we have breached below the $3 level, and BigBear.ai is currently trading at $2.91. But regardless, with the bearish price action in the short term, we are getting some more interesting press release. We have another interesting press release from BigBear.ai. And I do think that this announcement actually tells investors something much more important when reading it. So what I want to do today with you guys is break down this article and specifically talk about why exactly this press release matters and what investors should actually be paying attention to. So the headline right here, Big Bear AI launches expanded generative AI platform and capabilities for Department of War missions. The company, it did introduce several new capabilities that include AI, AI, air-gapped AI deployments. It also, it also So one of the other capabilities that are included, sorry guys, a little bit of a brain fart today, but it's also regarding local AI hardware, flexible deployment options, multi-mode AI support, and new enterprise management capabilities. So essentially, they're making it a lot more easier for the military organizations to run generative AI in highly secure environments. Now, why this matters is because most people think, or they simply just they simplify it in a way where they just think that AI simply runs in the cloud. But defense customers often can't just do it just like that. Many military systems operate completely disconnected from the internet. And obviously, some environments are going to be classified, and others require air gapped networks. So, air gapped right here. So, what this does, it does create somewhat of a huge challenge. And there's a question that is being asked would be how exactly do you use cutting edge AI without exposing sensitive information? So touching a little bit more on this right here that I'm highlighting, the air gapped AI, one of the biggest announcements was one of the biggest announcements regarding this with the air gapped AI is because what I want to put in perspective when it comes to this, instead of requiring an internet connection, customers can now deploy generative AI locally. And according to the company, these deployments support security classifications all the way up to top secret SCI environments. So that is important. That is an important capability for defense customers for obvious reasons. And another interesting data point that I want to talk about is regarding, in addition to what I just mentioned, is the flexibility, because customers can now choose between cloud hosted AI, fully local AI, or both. So what that means is agencies can decide exactly where models run depending on mission requirements. Now, I also thought there was another feature that stood out. It's about the fact that Big Bear AI introduced what they're calling. Quick reminder before we continue, if you're enjoying the content and want to connect with the community, check out the first link below for the free InvestQ community. And if you want access to advanced stock research and tools, the second link is a Prophecy 7-day trial for just $7. And last, if you want daily market updates and behind the scenes content, follow me on Instagram using the third link in the description. Now, let's get back to the video. Bring your own model capability. And I'll highlight it for you right here. It's right there. Oh, highlighted too much, right there. So instead of forcing customers to use one specific AI model, organizations can license models directly and deploy them through Big Bear AI's platform. And that creates much more flexibility as new foundation models continue to emerge. Now, this fits into something that management has discussed for a while, And that thing I'm talking about is model agnostic strategy. Because rather than competing directly against companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google, those big companies, BigBear.ai wants to become the platform that helps organizations securely deploy whichever models it is that they choose. So the company also did announce that the Ask Sage product brand will gradually be phased out for Department of War customers. Instead, those capabilities will become part of a redesigned BigBear.ai generative AI platform. So I want you guys to remember this. BigBear.ai, they did acquire Ask Sage, and they acquired them to strengthen its generative AI offerings. So now we are beginning to see that integration actually take shape, which is a positive sign. So the question you need to ask, obviously, is why should investors care in the first place? That is a good question, and the answer to that would be because defense agencies don't just buy AI models. They need numerous things, such as secure deployment, consider authentication, access controls, management tools, mission-specific workflows, local deployments, cloud deployments, and of course, compliance. So BigBear.ai is trying to become the platform that ties all of those pieces together. And also, if I'm not mistaken, let me just make sure. Kevin. Yes, so Kevin McAllinan did have some comments right here, or there were some comments from Kevin McAllinan in this in the PDF I'm showing you right now, and he said that the Department of War has made accelerating AI adoption a priority, and their goal is delivering mission-ready AI that works in disconnected and air-gapped environments, and this aligns closely with where government AI spending appears to be heading. So now it's important to separate product announcements from financial results. And this announcement expands BigBear.ai's capabilities, but investors still need to see more customer adoption. They need to see additional government contracts. That's a big thing that people are on the lookout for and are anxiously hoping that BigBear.ai can win more government contracts. They also want to see their growing software revenue increase. Even though we have seen an increase in gross margins, they also want to see those margins continue to grow, and they want to see them be even higher than they were in the last quarter. And they want to see continued execution from the company. So those are ultimately the metrics that will determine long-term shareholder value. So my biggest takeaway from the PR that just came out is it's not simply that BigBear.ai launched another product. It's that the company continues building a defense-focused AI platform specifically designed for secure government environments. Now, between the Ask Sage integration, air-gapped AI, the bring your own model flexibility, and top secret deployment capabilities, management does appear focused on becoming a trusted AI platform provider for defense customers. So now investors are going to be watching to see how quickly these new capabilities translate into commercial adoption. So guys, if you did enjoy the breakdown, be sure to subscribe because we will continue to cover BigBear.ai along with the latest developments in defense, AI, government technology, and emerging software companies. And let me know in the comment section below what you want to see in future upcoming videos. And please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget, if you are looking for tools to help looking for more tools to utilize in your investing strategies, feel free to check the second link below, which gives you the $7 7-day trial to Prophecy. So with that being said, guys, InvestQ out, and I'll see you on the next video.